Hello and welcome to Technology Series D YouTube channel Go Digital Live Series 47. Yes, it's been a while since episode 1 started, and my name is Chong. Welcome to joining me today for today's very special topics. It's about WordPress for Enterprise. Okay, thank you for those who actually suggested a topic and vote for it, and I see a huge amounts of I would say the votes towards this topic, and yeah, here we go. As I promised you guys, right? Whatever you suggest, I will do the topic as long as it's come back to my forte. Okay, if you actually suddenly ask me like how to actually pull my teeth without going to the dentist and stuff like that, yeah, I will surrender. Yeah, as long as come back to IT base, or yes, I would do my very best to present you the most enter how should I call it? Entermatic. Okay, entertainment plus information kind of life. So why not let's go for today's WordPress for Enterprise. Let's go. Well, again, welcome to these topics, and WordPress for Enterprise is something quite different to what you understand about the WordPress website that you're already using, or perhaps the one that you already built for your clients. Because when we use the words enterprise, we're talking about huge, okay? Let's talk about it later, okay? Let's go early on. And again, as I promised you guys, every single live series, I will actually give away certain things, okay? And this week's series, we talk about WordPress for Enterprise. If you definitely need this more than ever, okay? There's a business digitalization consultation one-on-one with me for 60 minutes in private, okay? So read away and then you grab a chance and you can actually ask me any questions about your business, especially you want to go online, or perhaps you already have an online system but you found it like it's not that efficient that you're actually expecting. Then please come and join me. But but beforehand, of course, you need to win away this giveaway, right? Okay, and only have one winner every single week. Okay, so grab a chance, answer the questions, and let's keep in touch. Okay, let's go. Well, as by my mentions, WordPress for Enterprise is slightly different than the WordPress that you see. Even my very personal website, I'm jchong.com, is not considered a WordPress in enterprise grade. Okay, I can really blunt and be honest with you. Yeah, it's not enterprise grade, even though I try my best to put it out all the enterprise practices there, because there are a lot of huge efforts behind the scenes rather than just automations, rather than the mechanism, the framework, how you design the whole thing and so on. So okay, let's go through this step by step. Okay, first of all, more disclaimer. Okay, this whole live series and the presentation, especially I'm going to share with you, are intended for educational purpose only. I'm not trying to replace any independent professional judgment. So if you are someone from WordPress, I'm talking about automatic, or if you are automatic staffs, members, or perhaps you're the founder of WordPress, okay, if you found any mistakes that you think is really need to be corrected, please put it in the comment box, okay? I'm not here to actually give one-way information. In fact, I also want to learn from you. Okay, perhaps your experience or perhaps anything that you want to point out to me, and just yeah, just share with me. Okay, let's learn from each other. Okay, and every single live series I will share out my slide that I presented in the video. Okay, so if you get a video, go to my video description, look for the resources. Under resources sections, the number one is always the slide. Okay, click on it. Then during the slide, okay, that you saw, if you see these animated elements like this, which mean you can actually click further. So I always want to share more reference rather than just give you the video. I wanted to share with you my slide, and from the slide I wanted to how to get the resources as well and so on. So this is the way we share, right? Okay, so let's carry on. And first of all, let's come back to the very fundamental. Okay, if you don't know about what is WordPress, perhaps this topic might be not for you, but it's okay. Let's talk about what is WordPress. I'll give you one simple for those who've been using WordPress, sometimes you might not even know what does WordPress really stand for? Okay, and WordPress, sometimes they call it WP, and it's a free and open source content management system. When we talk about content management system, sometimes people actually use to abbreviations like CMS. And just for information, WordPress is written in PHP and is paired with a MySQL and MariaDB. It's either way, okay? Both database format is supported, and as long as and it's supported HTTPS as well. That's why most of the website here we are encouraging to go for HTTPS. Okay, the rest I'll leave it to you guys. This is exactly from Wikipedia. Yeah, this is actually how I get the definition of all the terms here. Most of them actually come from Wikipedia. So, yep. I know this is boring stuff, right? Okay, let's carry on. Okay, so just now we mentioned WordPress is a content management system. So you may be wondering, what is content management system? Okay, put it this way. Most people actually use the word CMS as a short form or abbreviations, and it's a software for you to create, manage, and modify the content of the website without the need of specialized technical knowledge. Okay, layman terms, you have a website, you don't want to go through anyone but to update content by yourself. Let's say you have a blog, you have an article, you have news, you want to just update by yourself. Okay, that is how content management system come in handful for you. Okay, so WordPress is one of it. Let's give you a big glance, but by the way, before that, um, this is just for love, okay. Some people say I'm a flawless web developer because I've used Divi with WordPress, blah blah blah, and then people will laugh at you because why? It's not because of the plugin is have issue. It's not because WordPress have issue. It's simply you didn't well maintain the website. Put it this way. Get it? If a developer first created the website at that particular moment and everything working like a charm, right? And due to the speed of updates and upgrade for all the plugins, themes, or even the WordPress itself in the core, you need to maintain. Actually, this is something just like when you use your mobile apps in your phone, you realize how many updates you have per day from your app store or your Android Play Store. I'm sure at least one. Okay, unless your phone have less than 10 apps, then you tell me how you survive with your smartphone with just less than 10 mobile apps. I want to learn from you as well to achieve the minimalist. By the way, yes, that is the speed we're talking about. Every day we have at least one mobile app to be updated. So come back to the website where it's actually about the same. Average updates we receive from WordPress is actually within a week. So every 7 days, someone need to do certain things for you. We talk usually people use the words called maintenance. Actually, just like your car, right? Your car also need to pump petrol. You need to refuel your air on the tire, and then once in a while, after certain miles, you need to change your engine oil, something like that. So website is the same, and especially come to WordPress. Okay, so okay, I know this is just for laugh. Okay, a fast fact here before we go further. Okay, just to share with you, there are about 2 billion websites around the world, and 83% are inactive. When we say inactive, doesn't mean the website is down. Okay, inactive means the website actually not really updating the content. Some company they will actually come out their website, and then within 2 years they're not going to touch anything because it's more like an informative or like a corporate website. Okay, so they didn't update. So for them, it's considered inactive. Okay, and there are about close to 5 billion web pages. So assuming every website have about 2 to 3 web page, then we got okay, put it this way, this is crazier. Every hour there are about 10,000 websites being created. Okay, it is crazy, and there are 363 million domain name being registered so far, from .com, from other extension from the country. Then this is something cool that you should know, that every day all of us we actually spend about 6 hours plus to go online. this is quite huge number. By the way, let me check whether I'm still here. Okay, cool. Now you saw how I do it, right? It's an OBS system. Okay, so there are 6 hour plus people actually online per day. So this is huge number actually, provided we have only have 24 hours per day, and yeah, and up to 1 million websites, 76% are mobile friendly. This is a bit, for me, it's a stunning fact, because the top 1 million websites should be all mobile friendly rather than just 76%, because there are quite a lot. Okay, and then up to 1 million website, the top 1 million websites, 62% are English based. Okay, this one I can understand. And this is something cool. Out of so many websites, 43% of them are WordPress. So now you get the point. 43% of out of the whole world are using WordPress. So this is a huge number, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why today we are here to talk about how does WordPress support for enterprise. Let's go. First of all, let's look at the CMS. Remember, CMS stands for Content Management System. In the market share, which is up to date on June 2022, the top 10 market shares in CMS, WordPress gained 64.2%. Okay, this is not out of all the website, okay, it's out of the CMS. Because not every single website using CMS for your information. Some websites they are built their own script and they have custom codes by themselves, built from the bootstrap, stuff like that. They are not really reliant on any CMS. I give you one example. Facebook.com definitely is not CMS by itself. Okay, they have their own system, so that's one thing. And yeah, this green little guy here is 64%, guys. So which means this is a huge number. Which means when it comes to any website that require content management system, 60% and above, 6 out of 10 will be using WordPress. So this is huge. Okay, so let's keep on. Just for love one more time, and yeah, WordPress is affordable, beauty, unique. Okay, why this picture actually is trying to tell you that there are so many similar WordPress website out there, because they're using the default theme, or perhaps most of them using the similar theme, stuff like that. Okay, let me change the color. Okay, can you see me? Cool, huh? Okay, let's go. Why enterprise choose WordPress? I'll give you a few examples. Okay, there are quite numbers that and this is from WP Engine. Their WP Engine have been supported 175k of customer in over 150 countries, and they have 1.7 million active WordPress website in their hosting platform. So that's huge number. Okay, besides that, you can read it by yourself. This from WP Engine. Perhaps I got another idea. Give you why enterprise choose WordPress. Okay, give you examples of an enterprise that use WordPress. Sony, PlayStation, TechCrunch, the Next Web, Time, CNN, Disney, Spotify, Newsroom. Okay, not the Spotify apps, the Spotify Newsroom, Wire, Toyota, Blasio, ZZ, Katy Perry. Okay, you might not convince yet, right? Because you might seem like, okay, these are the media, these are the article space or personality or celebrity. What about the so-called serious stuff? Okay, come on. Actually, CNN, Time, they are serious. Okay, never mind. I'll give you one more. How about this? Microsoft News, Mashable, TED, Angry Birds website. Okay, Usain Bolt, the New York Times Company, Mozilla Blog, the Harvard University, gets it, and the White House, as well as Facebook actually partner with WordPress as well to come out the gift of giving. You can go and Google search it. Okay, all this is there. Okay, these are the guys that use WordPress for their business or for their certain purpose. So there must be a reason why WordPress being chosen, right? Okay, so let's talk about it today. First of all, if you do know, okay, I'm sure you visited WordPress.com before. Okay, for tools developer that trying to figure out the plugin, the responsibility, the directory, the even download the WordPress yourself, you go to WordPress.org, which is the free and open source platform. WordPress.com is more like a service. How should I call it? It's like they are built on top of WordPress framework, but they actually is like a software as a service kind. So you can subscribe to it. You don't need to worry about the infrastructure or anything. You just choose a plan, update the content. That's it. So that is WordPress.com. There too. For your information, these two are come from the company called Automatic, and Automatic have another division. It's called WordPress VIP. Okay, if you look at this guy here, you can go and Google it, WordPress VIP, because not many people actually really comes to this part. Only tools or serious developers or enterprise level you come here, because definitely we talk about the first thing when differentiation between enterprise and the startup is definitely the budget, right? Okay, the efforts and the content, the size. So WordPress VIP is dedicated for enterprise platform, but built on top of WordPress. So what they have is, if you look at this side here, is they have CMS that you guys know. They have built-in content analytic and optimizations. So probably we can talk about some personalizations. Okay, they have commerce. Yeah, the e-commerce. They have the enterprise platform. We talk about security, the management stuff, not just the backend that we know. The WP-admin. They have another kind of enterprise versions of the WP-admin. Then we talk about the headless CMS if your business require that, because WordPress already have the built-in the API that we know. And last but not least, we have WordPress ecosystem, from the solutions, for the plugin, for the expertise, as well as the enterprise level of support that will be there. So look for it if you really need WordPress to support your enterprise grade level of business needs. Okay, let's talk about this part first. The first reason that WordPress for enterprise can be done is WordPress is more on agile content platform, whereby you develop a content, you activate it, easily you can find the proven value, then you can optimize the content, which you will do it again and again. And the whole thing is built on top of scalability, reliability, and security that you don't need to worry about. So remember the guys that I mentioned, the enterprises that choose WordPress for their business, including Facebook, the White House, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the White House website is built on top of WordPress. So you can imagine they will need more than us, more than ordinary businesses in terms of security, reliability, and scalability. Okay, that's there. So that's number one reason that you can really configure from, expecting from WordPress VIP. Let's move to number two. But before that, one good thing, also a bad thing, is WordPress web designer are everywhere. Okay, it's like you throw a rock onto the street, someone will actually look back to you and say, "Hey, do you need WordPress web developer or designer?" I am. There's so many out there. Okay, you don't know which one is good, which one is bad. Okay, it's fine. But this is just for laugh also. But at the same time, they're telling you to dominate the CMS market to up to 60% and above. That's the reason there. Okay, so let's carry on. Number two is WordPress is already SEO-Ready+ friendly. So when it comes to without coding, you manage to update your content, and you don't need to worry about the content is not SEO friendly enough. Okay, there are quite numbers of plugins, as well as WordPress itself is already supporting that. So that is one of the wonderful thing you can expecting from WordPress. Okay, most of us we know, not most of us, I think all of us will be agree, right? Content is king. All of us want our content to be seen by someone out there, which will help us convert them from prospect to the good leads, or perhaps one day become our client who actually pay for certain services or purchasing certain goods from the website. So content is king, SEO is the key. And WordPress is built on top of SEO ready and friendly. Come on. You don't need to figure out that, okay, your title is not the title that Google will read, or the other way around. Okay, for those who understand SEO, I'm sure you will appreciate what WordPress been done for you. Okay, so this is the second reason that I can think of, that WordPress for enterprise is not just workable. In fact, it's so much important that you're choosing a right CMS when it comes to this part. Okay, so number three, before that, do you remember just now, and you have SEO, you need to track your website visitor. You know, sometimes when you look at a visitor page and then you try to track the real time, and you realize that it's me. You. Okay, I'm not sure you've gone through that before. Yeah, I done that before. Okay, let's carry on. Number three is content integrations. Imagine the content that you're trying to broadcast not just to the website itself. You also will broadcast to your email newsletter. You will broadcast to your social medias everywhere. We do know, right? So one great thing about WordPress is, remember I mentioned WordPress have a built-in API that actually allows you to import or export the content, yeah, through the API. So that's the great thing about WordPress. By the way, this picture is captured from WordPress VIP as well. Okay, I'm not designing this thing. Okay, so let's move on. Before that, yes, remember I mentioned also, due to there are so many templates out there, and there are quite a few default templates from the WordPress, right? So it's quite easy for you to recognize that this website is actually built on top of WordPress. Just for love, huh? Okay, reason number four for me is the ecosystem that I already have. Okay, when we talk about ecosystem, we talk about the partner integrations, from plugins to themes, and then we comes to the expertise. Okay, you don't want to choose a certain software that when you try to hire someone it's so hard and there are not many talents out there. Okay, you are looking for that part, as well as the integrations is so much easier because there are many huge company services that already have their API ready to integrate back to the WordPress. So the ecosystem is well maintained. You know, the community, the talents, the solutions are there. So that's the best thing. So let's carry on. Okay, just for laughs also, there are many people out there, they're expecting their website to be running super ultra fast, but they are not even want to pay for their hosting. And it is like you get a super good car from the mechanic, okay, without a brand, just say you actually customize a very good high speed car. Okay, after that, you're not paying for good petrol, you're not paying for good engine oil. That could happen. Okay, it's same thing in website world. Okay, if you have a very high quality website but you have a lousy hosting environment, or perhaps the package that you choose is so low, it doesn't help. Okay, it must be both to actually help each other. You have a very good hosting but you have a lousy website, it's still bad. Okay, both of these must be go together. So that's one thing. Okay, reason number five why WordPress can support enterprise is the infrastructure that is already there. Okay, the WordPress environment, the Node.js environment, when you sync to different platform tools, you actually have a caching and then you push to the internet. The infrastructure and the framework is already there. Okay, you don't need to worry too much, because WordPress, yeah, is like everywhere. So if WordPress really have problems, someone else will complain like you, and then someone else will fix it. So that's the beauty of it's a free and open source framework called WordPress. Um, I don't know how many millions people are using it, and yeah, that's the beauty of it. Okay, so one more time. I'm sure you will be you know about this. Okay, when the Gutenberg editor came out to so-called replace the classic editor of the WordPress, uh, there are huge debates between two. Even though Gutenberg is so-called to set to be the so-called future of WordPress editing page, but the classic editor still remains one of the top download plugin. If you look at the plugin directory, I'm sure you will realize, right? WordPress plugin, classic editor, remaining on top. I think it's top 10 most active use plugin in the world. So which means there are a lot of agency, a lot of developers, a lot of people actually just can't let go of the classic editor. Yeah, think about it. Okay, just for laugh, it's a meme. Okay, reason number 6 is the architecture that comes from WordPress framework. WordPress itself have multi-site environment for those who didn't know. Okay, I think that will be another topic. If you want to learn that one, leave it. Okay. Then they have the front end, they have the multi-site, then you have the content hub. Okay, again, this is actually captured from WordPress WP VIP, the one I mentioned at the early beginning. So the architecture is allows you to do quite a different scenario. For example, you want to have your company is supporting let's say 20 countries around the world, and you want to have 20 websites. Similar but different. When we say similar means majority of the stuff will be the same. You know, the corporate about us, stuff like that will be the same. It's just the different in terms of maybe product wise. And product wise, it could be 50% are the same because you're selling the same thing, but 50% will be a bit localized product. Then multi-site could be your choice. Okay, there. This could be a huge topic. Okay, I'll do the touch here. But the good thing is, I want to mention the architecture is ready in terms of variety of scenarios for your business needs. So WordPress is there, more than 15 years. It's a proven. So think about it. So all this is 6 reasons, and yeah, this meme is at the same time you can laugh, but at the same time so worry because a lot of people actually don't back up their website. They are realizing that they're relying on their hosting provider to help them to back up. But for me, I will set a backup mechanism whenever I could, and I always have my backup to at least 2 paths. You know, one is at the same hosting. I'm just located isolated container. Then I would actually push it to another cloud. So in case the whole hosting provider is down, I still have the backup somewhere else. By the way, yeah, this meme is actually trying you like, yeah, you got a very nice WordPress website, but you never backup it. So let's say someone hack it, hosting provider is down, and nothing can save you. So think about it. Okay, so I already mentioned 6 very cool reasons that WordPress can go for enterprise, and not just can, but it's actually more than capable to do it, and it's proven. So a lot of people actually ask, is WordPress can be for all websites as well? I would say this is a very excellent questions. Okay, remember at the very beginning we mentioned that websites supporting about 40+% around the world, which means out of 10 websites out there, there are 4 WordPress websites. Okay, it sounds like it's not huge, it's not even half, but if you know the numbers of website out there, you know 42%, 40 something percent is huge. Okay, actually it's huge. Okay, so the question is, why not all website built on top of WordPress? Okay, let me put it this way. First of all, there is a scenario that you need a custom built website rather than a WordPress website. I given the example just now. I want to repeat and emphasize one more time. For example, Facebook.com. Definitely WordPress can't achieve what Facebook.com did. Okay, that is another thing. However, if you talk about a smaller scale of Facebook, yes, WordPress can achieve it by installing a few plugins that's similar to a social network. Okay, but yeah, I use the word a lot of but. Okay, but it's not that. It's different path. Okay, so my simple answer is WordPress can apply to many scenarios, but it's not for all. There's still chances that WordPress not fall into the category, and I don't think WordPress should actually go for it. I think it's more than enough that WordPress focusing on CMS rather than other stuff. Okay, please focusing on that. Okay, that's my personal opinion. And just for laugh one more time is, if you're a developer out there, you know it. Okay, before you update, you need to back up all the files in the database, right? And I don't know, 99% of agency out there don't care. They'll just click update. Okay, for enterprise level, definitely this is not a way, right? Okay, there are many ways, like you have a staging side and then you have a production side, whereby you try the updates or any major change in your staging side before you actually push the changes to your production. That is a simple way. Okay, so if you want to learn more about WordPress, I think about 20% of my YouTube channel content are actually I talk about WordPress. Okay, there are few examples here that have been done. In fact, last year, August, around 1 year ago, I talked about why WordPress website. So inside there are a lot of facts that is still relevant. Maybe the numbers a bit outdated, but I believe the fundamental is there. So you can take a quick look, and for the agency out there, or if you have a WordPress website, you definitely can look at all these guys here, and as well as my YouTube channel. You can go and browse it out, and you can filter by the keyword WordPress or something like that. Okay, so I think this is close to the ends of today's sessions. It's about WordPress for Enterprise. I hope you get the big picture about how WordPress can really supporting the enterprise level. Okay, remember I promised you there's a giveaway, so stay tuned. I'm going to ask you a simple question, then when whoever answer first with the correct answer will be win away the business digitalization consultation 101 for 60 minutes. But before that, allow me to share with you the upcoming events or trends. Okay, oh, this video is not working. Yeah, I try to beautify my slide to putting up an animated background video like this to actually I try to improve, right, at time. So the next topic is decided by you. Remember, I told you guys like quite some time ago, and you can even suggest any topics that you want, or you can browse the ideas and vote for your favorite topic. Okay, so these are the results from what I gather. Okay, WordPress for Enterprise is here. We done user journey mapping, Canva, Adobe Better, stuff like that. Now we have a new topic. It's called Excel or Google Sheet. Okay, this is very interesting. I like it also because I myself also struggle. Sometimes which one I should choose. Both have so much advantage by their own. So let's talk about it next week, right? 5th October. Go Digitalize series episode 48. Which one is better? Let's discuss, okay? And again, now is the time for the giveaway. I know you're waiting for long, okay? The question is very simple. Is WordPress the best CMS? Okay, I already give my answer during my whole 30-minute sessions here. So please follow the answer, yes or no. Okay, follow my social media. The question will be asked again on the social media, and the first one to answer on the question post will be win away this. Okay, so remember the giveaway will get business digitalization consultation with me and with my close to more than 10 years plus in this business. Okay, I definitely am confident to actually help you in any ways, even though your business really have existing system. Okay, or any integrations that you need, yes, let's talk. Okay, but beforehand, remember this is been away. But if you really wanted to talk to me, even though you are not reading this because someone else is faster than you can always reach me from the social media. Okay, or you can go to my website, mjchong.com. You can actually book a consultation with me. Okay, so let's go. And last but not least, remember, please do me a favor by share the words. Every Wednesday 8:15 p.m. we will talk about Go Digital and different topics. Okay, as per suggested by you, and we will talk about it. Share the link. We will use the same link sscda.my/go digital-live. Okay, let's come here. Okay, to summarize, I given 6 simple points, right, to discuss about how WordPress for enterprise is not just achievable but actually so much convincing. Okay, to use enterprise level of WordPress. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you think I make certain mistakes or I miss out anything, please put in the comment box and let's discuss. We learn from each other, right? Okay. Last but not least, before I enter the session, because this overtime a little bit, please do me one big favor. This is really a lot to me, okay? Put a like in this video or here. Okay, here. Like in this video, subscribe to my channel, and put a ring so that you get notified every time I go live on every Wednesday at 15 p.m. Thank you so much, guys. Really wonderful to be have here, and I'm really thankful for a whole journey since I started this YouTube channel 1 year ago. And I love to talk to you guys one day if possible. I don't know how it been done. I don't know yet. We can always exchange idea and follow me in the social media. We can discuss further, not even in the live sessions. Okay, anytime. So thank you so much for watching Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. My name is Jay Chong signing off. See you again and stay home, stay safe everyone. Goodbye.